what's up? Today we're gonna go over how to use the marker as far as like line weight quality. This is one of those kind of odd, a little bit different for me, but it's more like a how-to in a different way. And we're gonna go over line weight, okay? And how that's important and the way I use it on this channel. So that's pretty much it. Completely for beginners as usual. And let's get started, okay? Okay, let's go over the line weight over here. So, especially when you use a marker like this, but this can apply to anything. Even if you use something like this, I mean, kinda. It's gonna be a lot harder, right? That's a thin line, and you're probably able to see, and you can thicken that out. The more you go over it, you know, you can thicken it out over and over. But that's one way, but we're really gonna go over like the marker that I use on this channel constantly, which is a Crayola marker or anything like that. And so for example, I want to teach you a way that you can do this and it'll make things look nice. So if you draw something like, whoopsie daisy, that marker's no good. If you draw something like this, right? Let's just say that's an eye. That can totally be nice, absolutely. But I wanted to give you an option, right? So if you do something maybe more like this, it gives it a little bit more oomph to it, this thick to thin. If it's hard to tell the difference between that, I hope you can. It's thick to thin. It's not like all of it thick. It's not like I'm bolding out everything. It's like the edge right there has a thin line and this has a very thick line. Right? Same thing over here, thick to thin. It shows that those areas are not getting as much light sometimes. Over here as well. Thick to thin, and it just kind of sometimes will make things look a lot nicer. Doesn't always, you don't always have to use it. It's just something you can try. But how do you get that control, right? So for example, if you draw like a face, you can do this. Let's just say that's the outside of a face right there. Let's say there's the ear, right? And you have the eyes over here. Don't worry about the eyes, right? But you have that look like this side of the face, right? It'd be nicer to do this. You have that thick to thin, to thin, to thick again. And there, thick in. It's just such a richer line. It's not just because it's more bold in certain areas, it's because this is thin, then it goes into thick, right? And it just gives it a more animated look sometimes, especially in a still drawing. In a still drawing, see I'm doing that? Thin. The combination of those, what it does, and it makes it look like you put more effort and like you put more time into it, and that translates into just subconsciously people thinking it's better. Sometimes. Doesn't always. I see amazing art with just thin line. Again, just giving you another approach, because I know the comments will be something like that. Like, what? But how do you control that? What's a good way to do that? So there's an exercise that I always give people, and they gave it to us at SeaWorld when I was drawing caricatures. Draw a straight line, but do this. See, press down on it, put weight off it, down. I don't know if you can tell the difference there on camera. So I'm pulling the line thin, pushing my weight on it, then lifting it up. Pushing my weight on it, lifting it up without actually totally lifting it off. Push my weight on it, lifting it up. That will create a level of control for this stuff that's going to be robot-like, you know, if you do it right. Like, I'm real shaky right now, but just kind of do that thin. And you can do that with this tip. That's what's cool about it. Right? But I would try to do that. That's a great exercise that I think you can do that. You're gaining control through that. That's exercise one. The other one I would do is draw a circle. Let's just go over here and draw a circle. So that's a circle, which looks fine. But try to make that circle thick on one end. If you can. Go over here and try to be able to pick it. See, and this one is thicker on this side on the right, and this one is thicker on the left. Those two exercises will give you massive line control with the marker if that's what you want. Right? See how that's a thick line thin? So doing that will pepper your drawings. It'll give your drawings that little extra oomph, that style oomph, if that's what you're looking for. And I do it all the time. If you look at my tutorials, sometimes I'll do this, sometimes I'll do that. It just depends. But I find myself drawing better when I use that thick to thin line. I hope that made sense. And I hope that there's an easy way for you to do that. And that's it, okay? A little bit of different video. If you like these kinds of videos, let me know and I'll put more of them. But yeah, thank you so much. I will see you in the next lesson, and I hope you have an amazing day, okay? Talk to you next time, and I'll see you very soon. Hey, for those of you that are a little bit more serious and you really want to kind of upgrade your art skill all around, I have these beginner art lessons here on my Skillshare. So the idea with this is that some people that, you know, for example, on YouTube, people just kind of want to draw what's in the video and just generally have a fun time. They're not always concerned about the little details and stuff about learning how to do this stuff, you know, long term. And I get that, that's fun. But for some people want to upgrade their art ability entirely, like all around, like they're serious about it. If that's you, go here. Like I said, there's programs here on even some of the same material. Like I said, it's just a lot more in depth. My eye drawing program is an hour as opposed to the video I have on YouTube, which is like 10 minutes, right? You can still learn from both, but like I said, if you really want more and you really want to make this part of your life, go here. I have same thing over here, how to draw a dragon head. I have anime, I have cartoons. There's categories for everything, and everything is for beginners. The other thing about this website is it's incredibly easy to watch it. This is like the Netflix of like drawing lessons. So you can go through the entire site, see everybody else's lessons. And normally the site costs like 30 to 40 bucks a month. Because you're watching this video right now, if you're still watching right now, you get it for free for at least a month. Like 30 days, that's a lot. But just what you have to do is go over here to the video, go down, first link in the description, the very, very first link. That gives you free access to this whole thing for 30 days. You just go over here, you click this thing, boom, and then you sign up. And it's super easy, and the cool part is you can just straight up cancel it before the 30 days is up, and you never pay a single thing. You never pay a cent, and you got all this learning from it. But yeah, like I said, that's an option for you guys. If you guys want to do it, absolutely go hit that up. And that's it. So talk to you later, and hopefully I'll catch you over there later. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Over here on the right, you're going to see my most recent upload, and on the top corner over here, you're going to see just another selection, another cool selection that has to do kind of with the subject of this video. And over here at the top, you can hit the subscribe to see a lot more. This is awesome, and I'll see you next time.